My skin is so dry and itchy lately. I'm scratching non-stop. And I'm losing so much fur. My owner says she swears she could make another dog out of me. She won't even let me go on my favorite spot on the couch anymore because I leave so much fur behind. But it's not my fault. Do you think I like the fact that my coat is dull and lifeless and doesn't have the same color it used to have? Please help me.
Don't worry, Lucy, we'll help you. All of these conditions can be helped by Dr. Maggie Skin Coat, so when should you recommend it? When you hear customers talking about problems like excessive shedding, itching, flaky, dry, scaly spots, hot spots, dull coat, a bad odor or smell coming off their pet, yeast and bacterial infections, as well as dogs and cats with inflammation diseases like arthritis and cancer. And most pets eating commercially available pet food aren't getting all of the nutrients they need, particularly the omegas. So even in that instance, any pet could benefit from the addition of Dr. Maggie Skin Coat into their diet. So what's in it? Dr. Maggie Skin Coat is a perfect blend of omega-3, 6, and 9, containing fish oil, flax oil, and olive oil. It also contains lecithin and vitamins A, E, and D. Dr. Maggie Skin Coat contains a whopping 1,050 milligrams of anchovy fish oil. What's so special about that? Well, we've sourced that specific fish oil for its perfect ratio of EPA to DHA at a 2-to-1 ratio. Other ratios can be good too, but this ratio happens to be perfect for pain and inflammation. It can also improve skin allergies and itchy skin, revitalize coats, and bring back that color they had when they were a puppy. It can also reduce excessive shedding. Now, a lot of shedding is normal, but when your pet's lacking these vital nutrients, you're going to see a lot more shedding than is normal. I have a black lab, so I'm going to see a lot of shedding no matter what. But when we run out of Dr. Maggie Skin Coat and say we've gone without it for a month or so, I swear I can't believe our Bella isn't bowled with the amount of fur she drops. Dr. Maggie Skin Coat also supports and improves heart, brain, and eye health, as these are vital nutrients for many of the body's systems. Dr. Maggie Skin Coat contains olive oil for several reasons. Not only do the antioxidants protect against age-related diseases, but they also help extend the life of the fish oil. It's also high in vitamins and minerals that protect and moisturize the skin, making it especially good for dry, flaky skin and dandruff. Flax oil is a great source of linoleic acid, an important omega-6. This supports fat burning, the immune system, moisturizes the skin and coat, and normalizes bowel movements. Sunflower lecithin also plays a big role in this product, since it assists in vitamin absorption as well as the absorption of fats. It's going to help the animal to absorb all the nutrients from the other ingredients in the product. It also supports the immune system and healing capabilities, helps with the coat health, just like the other ingredients in the product. It's an antioxidant, so it's going to help extend the life of the product as well as ward off those age-related diseases. And it plays an important role in brain development and supplies the body with choline and inositol. And we've chosen 3 key vitamins to enhance the product: vitamin A, D, and E. We've chosen all of those partially for their antioxidant effect, so that's going to extend the life of the fish oil and prevent the oxidization and it going rancid, as well as the other oils. Of course, antioxidants also protect cells from free radical damage and will prevent age-related diseases. In addition to that, vitamin A encourages healthy skin cell production. Vitamin D will help protect those healthy bones and immune function. And vitamin E also helps the healthy growth of new skin cells. As many of you are aware, the Dr. Maggie line has undergone a complete rebrand, but it isn't just fancy packaging and pretty labels. We like to stay current in all of the latest research, and we take those findings and we reformulate products when we see the need. We saw the need in the Dr. Maggie Skin Coat because, well, soy, which most of this product was made of, soybean oil, soy lecithin. Soy used to be considered a wonder food and a health food. It's now being shown to actually increase inflammation in the body, which is not good for things like arthritis and other inflammatory diseases. The new blend of fish oil, flax oil, and olive oil is actually going to combat that, and it's going to have an anti-inflammatory effect instead. We've also replaced the soy lecithin with a sunflower lecithin. Now, one more word on soy. In addition to being inflammatory in the body, most of the soy grown in the world is actually GMO soy. And regardless of how you feel about genetic modification, it's actually designed to help the plant to withstand all of the harsh chemicals, herbicides that are preventing the weeds and the pests to survive. All of those chemicals that are used for this, all of those herbicides, pesticides, they stay in the plant, in the food supply, and even proceed through all of that processing and remain in the food, which is obviously not a healthy thing for your pet. In addition, to create that soybean oil, we need a lot of high heat and a lot of processing. All of that high heat and processing to extract the oils actually denatures the oils and the proteins, and it makes a toxic and carcinogenic product. So the new blend of fish oil, flax oil, and olive oil, of course, doesn't have that. We use low temperatures to extract those. It's a much superior ratio of 3, 6, and 9, and you're not going to get any of those toxic or carcinogenic effects. It's also going to create less GI upset. So some dogs will actually get the runs from too much fish oil. The blend of these 3 oils is going to eliminate that, and you shouldn't really see any tummy trouble if you are giving the correct dose. So this new dose is actually what we say is stronger. Stronger is not really the best word. It's just more beneficial, more effective at a lower dose. So it kind of stronger, more concentrated, however you want to explain it. Because of that, we actually can use less packaging, which of course is beneficial to the environment. Now, this also comes in where consumers get confused about the product. Because we're using less packaging, because you're giving a much smaller dose to the pet, the bottles are smaller. They're obviously, because it is a better product and you're getting more doses, the price remained about the same. It's a far superior product. The prices went up by about $1 or $2 per bottle, but the replacement of the sizes can be somewhat confusing. So the 4-liter, the great big jug of soybean oil that it once was, is now replaced by a 1-liter. It's not the 1-liter replacing the 1-liter, and that's where the confusion is. So a customer is used to buying the 4-liter jug, comes in, they see the 1-liter replacement of it, and it's $2 more than this great big jug is. That's because it's actually going to give them more doses than the original huge 4-liter jug. The 480 ml is going to replace the 1-liter, and that 480 ml has more doses in the bottle than the 1-liter had. It is about $2 more, but again, there's more doses, it's a far better product, and you're going to see far more health benefits. The 240 ml replaces the 375 ml. So to recap, much better product. A lot of people saw really great results with the old product. The new product, if they're going to see overwhelming results. It's going to be much better. It's going to help with diseases and heart health, brain health. Of course, the skin, the coat, you're going to see major differences in those hot spots, allergies, skin problems, and the like. Lastly, we're just going to cover some cautions and warnings with Dr. Maggie Skin Coat. So the fish oils in the product do modulate the clotting of the blood, so you're not going to want to give prior to surgery. Normally this is a good thing, and it helps with heart health, helps to prevent heart attack and stroke, but before surgery you don't want to do it because the blood is not going to clot the way it normally does. So I would discontinue the next couple of weeks, and I probably wouldn't start up again until about the 4-week mark after surgery, just to be on the safe side. You want to refrigerate it after opening for a longer shelf life. Many of us at Dr. Maggie don't bother doing that. I leave mine out all month, but it's always going to give you a better shelf life, and anytime you have oils, it's always a good practice. More is not always better. Remember, it's a stronger formula now, so start with small amounts. If the pet stool gets runny, half that dose down and then gradually increase it. Lastly, I do want to mention as well that we recommend the product for cats and dogs. That's because that's where we've done the testing on it. That's where there's a lot of research. However, we do give it to other animals ourselves. I happen to give it to my hedgehog, who loves it. When we pour it over his food, he goes right for the food with the Dr. Maggie Skin Coat on it. He absolutely loves it. It helps with his dry skin that he gets. But The recommendations that we put out there are for cats and dogs, and we always stand by that with all of our products. That's just for safety reasons. If you have any other questions, please always feel free to call us at Nature Pet and Dr. Maggie. We're always more than happy to answer any questions that you or your customers might have.